This is what happened to every lost Bob's Burgers character. The figures who vanished, faded, or were never seen at all, leaving gaps in the Belchers world between 2011 and today. Unlike shows driven by dramatic departures or cast shakeups, Bob's Burgers loses characters more gently. Its longevity and focus on the core family dynamic means supporting characters often serve specific episodic needs.
Very bad.
Oh, look at that. Really bad. Really, really.
Duck, please.
You're right, though. It does suck. I don't want you kids to think this is what art...
Go back to the restaurant.
Their fading presence can reflect the show's grounded slice-of-life approach, the resolution of minor arcs, or simply the natural ebb and flow of relationships in a small town where the Belchers' chaotic orbit is the main constant. Some absences are woven into the show's very fabric, shaping the main characters we know. Bob's mom. The most significant unseen figure is Bob's mother.
Was there? You never mentioned that before.
I didn't? Oh, well, yeah, she was there. It was...
Her death when Bob was young, elaborated upon in flashbacks. Father of the Bob, Season 5, Episode 6, is fundamental to his reserved nature, his passion for cooking, and his complicated relationship with his own father, Big Bob. She exists powerfully in the space she left behind, her absence a quiet cornerstone of Bob's identity. These characters live vividly in dialogue, but never appear on screen, becoming local legends or lingering questions. Ginger, Linda's best friend, is a constant off-screen presence, frequently heard on the phone or mentioned in Linda's plans. Tina Taylor's Soldier Spy, Season 5, Episode 11. Friends with Burger Fits, Season 5, Episode 3. Despite her closeness to Linda, Ginger remains famously unseen, her non-appearance becoming a running gag and underscoring the idea that some relationships exist fully formed just outside the viewer's frame. Unseen parents. The town's children often navigate life with partially visible family structures. Key figures like Jimmy Pesto Jr., S-Mom, its resilience and sometimes poignant self-sufficiency. Bob's Burgers excels at creating instantly memorable characters who serve a single perfect narrative function before disappearing forever. Mulisa, left by a Werner Herzog-esque documentarian in Sacred Cow, Season 1, Episode 3, this cow becomes a temporary, chaotic resident of the Belcher apartment. Mulisa's presence drives the episode's plot and humor, culminating in her off-screen demise and the iconic Rest in Peas burger special. She fulfilled her bizarre purpose and was gone. Barbara Bunkley, revealed in a flashback during Bob's Valentine's Day panic, My Fuzzy Valentine, Season 3, Episode 7, Barbara was Bob's date years ago at a crucial love test machine moment he mistakenly attributed to Linda. She offers a fleeting, humorous glimpse into Bob's less than smooth romantic past before vanishing back into memory. These characters were once regulars in the Belchers' daily life, but have gradually appeared less frequently over the show's long run. The amiable mortician next door was a near-constant presence in early seasons, often found eating lunch at the counter. Weekend at Mort's, Season 1, Episode 11. While Mort hasn't vanished entirely, appearing in the movie and recent seasons like Season 14, Fraud of the Dead, Zombie Docu-Pocalypse, his regular role diminished significantly after the first few seasons. His reduced frequency reflects the show's subtle shift away from relying on the same core group of neighboring adults. Dr. Yap, the slightly creepy family dentist, provided cringe comedy and served as an occasional antagonist or awkward suitor for Gail, Dr. Yap S2E6. Though he still appears, his prominence has waned compared to earlier seasons where he was a more regular fixture of the Belchers' unfortunate appointments. Critter and Mudflap, introduced in Earside Rider, Season 3, Episode 1, the leader of the One-Eyed Snakes biker gang and his partner had a distinct arc, including having a baby and Critter attempting responsibility. Wag the Hog, Season 6, Episode 11. This narrative progression might explain their less frequent appearances. Their story reached a natural pausing point.
Oh, and nobody wants to go to the zoo except Mom.
I love the zoo.
Fine.
Hi, how are you? I don't know, I just have a headache.
Well, I have an exam, and the professor says I have to start going to those.
Say nothing. All right, great. We're going in.
He's wearing loafers. You know what that means? He's got pennies.
Maybe he should use them to buy socks. Am I right?
Maybe he's never seen a man's back sweat as much as yours.
Making them less available for random biker shenanigans. Sometimes external factors cause noticeable, if temporary, character absences. Jimmy Pesto Sr., Bob's arch-rival across the street, voiced by Jay Johnston, was a key antagonist. Following real-world controversies involving Johnston, the character became non-speaking and largely absent for a period, including the Bob's Burgers movie. The role was eventually recast with Eric Bauza, allowing Jimmy Sr.'s return. This instance highlights how production realities can sometimes pierce the animated world, necessitating adjustments and causing temporary loss. Unique charm and storytelling priorities. Unlike shows reliant on dramatic cast changes or intricate plot continuity, Bob's Burgers embraces a more naturalistic, almost gentle approach to its ensemble. The show's unwavering center is the Belcher family. Supporting characters exist primarily to interact with them, illuminate their personalities, or drive specific episodic plots. They aren't always maintained for their own sake. People drift in and out of life. Friends become less close, neighbors move, or just aren't seen as often, and old rivals mellow. The show reflects this reality without needing dramatic explanations for every reduced role. Many characters fulfill their narrative purpose within one or a few episodes. Once that story is told, like Melissa's or Barbara Bunkley's, there isn't always a need to bring them back. The show often prioritizes comfortable familiarity over introducing constant upheaval. Fading a character is less jarring than writing them out dramatically. This approach contributes to the show's cozy, lived-in feel. The world is stable, anchored by the family and the restaurant, even as peripheral figures gently shift over time. The lost or faded characters of Bob's Burgers aren't narrative loose ends, but part of the rich tapestry that makes the town feel real. Mort's less frequent lunches, Ginger's perpetual off-screen existence, the one-hit wonders like Melissa, they all contribute to the show's specific atmosphere. They remind us that the Belchers' world is populated by more than just the main players, adding depth and history even through their reduced presence or complete absence. Their gentle, fading mirrors the passage of time in a beloved, familiar place, making the enduring presence of the core family even more central and comforting. Which lost or faded Bob's Burgers character do you miss seeing more often? Or which unseen character intrigues you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, just remember Bob's eternal optimism. All right, listen up. You're my children and I love you, but you're all terrible at what you do here.